The window, the window, the window, the window, the window. I have taken over the window action. Window content. I'm much better at it. Hey, Random Fishy. No, thank you very much. We had enough introduction music. I have to make myself, prepare myself, not too loud, quietly something to eat. I will make a mushroom dish for myself, vegetarian. And I say good evening to everybody. I can show face. I'm tired. I didn't get arranged, but I can say hello with face. Azria. Azria. When are you showing your face? When are you showing your face? Azria. You annoy me. When she's showing the face, this is annoying me so very badly. So we can listen to some music in the background while very softly. Hey, Freedom. I'm not pretty. My face is sweaty, you know, everything. My hair is not done well. But it was a good day, you know, productive day. So that's the whole point. In life, you gotta be productive, not always look pretty. Hey, so we're making mushroom dish. And then I have something very funny to share with you. I want to share with you about a girl that scratched her bum on live. And then she scratched it like for 5 minutes. And then she sniffs it in front of her audience and she thinks that nobody knows, and then she licks her fingers also on top of that all, and then she sniffs it all again. We're gonna go to that after we cook the food. I had two today and both of them were very good meetings. For me it was very hard because I had to I don't drive car and I don't regret not driving a car, but I have to, you know, find the way. Google Maps is fantastic, Google Maps, but Google Maps also sometimes makes mistakes and you have to go up and forth and it annoys you, and then when you get there to the destination you're like all sweaty and the last thing that you want to do at that moment is to pretend to be happy, you know, and fake, because you have to be happy and fake. You don't know these people. You can't go there and be your true self and say, oh my god, man, I'm exhausted, give me water and let me sit for 5 minutes and then we can start on, because they're gonna be like, get out of here, you know, like you're not normal. So you have to kind of act normal and just, you know, like not show that it took you some frustrations to get there. So let's continue with mushroom dish. Here we have the mushrooms. And I'm also using some of these mushrooms because I don't want them to go bad. And I'm using dill and some pepper, why not? In the end, I'm cooking for myself. I didn't even check on my crackers. Do you want us to check together? I don't want to. I'm afraid that maybe. I don't want to be mean. It's just joking, but Indian joke with a little bit of seriousity too. Although you will never see me in my life argue about, that stuff like food. I will never. But there are people that do that. You have also people, I've lived with all kinds of people, guys, in my life. You have those people that are parasites and their job, not their job, they're happy, their satisfaction is when they can take food from another and not pay for it. I'm telling you, there's people like that out there. And they flex with it also. Not just that they're disgusting, but they flex with it also. That they don't have to pay because they're parasites. I've also met people like that in my young days. I like dill very much, so I'm glad I got fresh dill. Goes well with cream and mushrooms, very nice. Onion, I will use also what I got, the spring onion. If you see that I'm still, like I am still living my life and progressing, but still also managing to still have fun on YouTube and still provide content. I don't understand how you guys appreciate me. I don't understand how other people cannot appreciate my great content. Some cooking, some real life stories, some traveling, like some girl world. I don't understand how I'm so unappreciated. Not by you, not by Random Fishy, by Freedom League, no. By the other people. It's so weird for me. I was watching Foodie Beauty in Syria. We can watch that after, but after the funny stuff that I want to show you. Turning on the fire and pan. I know people are gonna get annoyed with the music, but in the end, I don't have the energy today to look for music. That is what it is. You have to understand I can't do it all. I don't have the time. I couldn't even watch, peer requested, and it was requested for me to cover the anorexia obesity stream, and I still have it on the tab. Still there on the tab. But I did not have time to watch it, and if I cannot watch it, it's hard for me to react on it. We can watch it together. But yet, like I said, I don't have the time anymore to watch other people and then also make my own videos and then upload those videos and then also go live streaming. It's a lot of time. And if you know, you know. And the reward is so little because even if you're a very good entertainer, you're not even considered one. And if you have improved, no, they will never give you credit because they're mean people. I'm cleaning the mushrooms just sooner from the first thing. These are the normal mushrooms. Okay, so we have these mushrooms here. The oil I put on fire. Let us check on these funky mushrooms. Do you see them in the bag there? Let's not take too many. I know it makes mushroom is mushroom dish, you know. Me personally, I like all mushrooms. There's not one mushroom that I despise or don't like. Yeah, so in the end, I didn't even have any opportunity to eat anything today. So this is my meal. Do I feel very hungry now? Honestly, no. I think it's because, you know, I had hunger before, but I didn't eat when I had it. So it passed. But I will eat, of course, something. I don't have to eat all of it. There's no point. But also, I should not eat anything at all. Because I'm a human being. I should not be idiotic, you know. Something you have to give the body. Your body's your friend, you know. You don't have to overfeed your body, but you also don't have to malnourish your body. Okay, let's put some spring onion. No, it's not even hot yet, look. Doesn't matter, I didn't put it on high heat. This doesn't make such a big effect. I'm thinking if there's enough onion. Why should I not have it the way I like it? You know what I mean? I like it spicy. And I'm cooking for myself, not me. Let's check on the cracker situation. Let's check it out. There's still 2 left. You didn't eat all of them. Hey, Pierre. Pierre, I have something very funny to show you. Hold on there. Let me make my food and then we can go to the bedroom. But I have something very funny to show you about Songbird. You know Songbird, the lady that mukbangs with her husband? You know they're cousins, 12 cousins. We're going to look at all of that. It's hilarious. It is going to make you laugh very much. How have you been doing, Pierre? Imagine what a gift it would be if Esham would come live and I can continue with him. That would be just too perfect. But then I think to myself, I cannot stay long. I can stay a little bit, you know, to laugh. But I have to focus, you know, on work tomorrow. A little bit of fun is alright. Okay, it's going. I'm not using Teflon, I'm using the plastic like people use this way. Also my husband, Steve, USA. I only have one. Steve, husband. He hates it when he sees me with metal things in the pan. I don't take it so serious, guys. If you're gonna die, you're gonna die. It's all in the hands of the universe and God. And why are you so trying to prevent it? Are you so vain? You know, if you're meant to die, just go ahead and die. Don't be so vain, you know. I cannot do this, I cannot do that. Songbird, Songbird. We're gonna see Songbird. Hold on here. Get ready for some laughter. She's looking at her husband, looking at his peen and all of that stuff, and then sniffing her ass, and then smelling and licking her hands. It's crazy. I got some really good stuff of Songbird, not in there. Of Songbird, not. Okay, so. Okay, we have to let this go a little bit. You were listening to DC stream about Ethan Klein? Yeah, I don't know. I don't like that. I don't listen to that woman. I don't listen to those people. It's not my interest. It's really not. I was in a very bad situation when I came on YouTube. I was obese. I had nothing, you know, and nobody had thought to help me. I don't know. And I was giving good entertainment. Now I don't need anybody's help. But you know, like when I needed help, why did nobody reach out to me? And they reach out to people like DC and Hussy. Give me a break. It just shows you that the people are messed up here in the community. They don't know who to value and who is disgusting. They lack social intelligence. They lack everything. I was really happy when I heard about this. What's the name again? Fidel. Me personally, I thought it's a man. And then I saw, no, it's not a man. It's a woman. A smart woman, too. And I was thinking to myself, why does this smart woman not even bother putting the mushrooms? Why does this smart woman even bother to associate herself with Hussy? The knife didn't cut, and now I have to put the knife in it. As I told you, I don't have any utensils here. It's funny for me to see me cooking this way and knowing that I had a restaurant once. I know it's laughable. So I don't, how to say, I don't judge you if you laugh. But hey, at least I can say I had a restaurant. You know, not a lot of people can say that. So you gotta give me that. Not easy. All the dill, I put more in the fridge. I will make a little bit of this together with some sauce in order to give it some taste. Otherwise, there is no taste. Not much, very little. Hey, I like groceries. We're cooking some mushroom dish. Hi. Hello, I like groceries. I'm cooking some mushroom dish because I didn't eat anything at all. And it's vegetarian, but doesn't matter. Good mushrooms, nice sauce. We make it together. And then I have something funny to show you. I divide this in two. So I cook small portions, so no need to. No need to use all of it. It's annoying when it's twirling around. Can you see it twirling around? No, look at it. It's like in a fairy. I caught in a fairy. In a roundabout go. See, I don't want to mess it up. I want to leave the good parts of the sauce, but I don't want to leave the chunky stuff, you know? I'm adding some green herbs. A little bit of garlic to the mushrooms and the sauce we just put on top. Because we don't have salt, we can add some soup cube, which is like a replacement for salt, but with more flavor. The salt is with my roommate, and I don't feel like going there at the time. He's a very salty person. He has to eat salt all the time. And that might sound like something funny, but it's not funny. It's something very realistic. He has to eat salt all the time. Hey, Luxie. Okay, no, but I don't want to put... Let's see if I have a... Yes, I have. Check it out, how cool this is. How nice is it? Let me wash this thing. Oh, this is all Wait. That doesn't look very nice. I know. At least it looks a little bit, sensual. You have to give it that. But it's better than to have those chunks. Nobody wants those chunks. You fuck up the whole food. Okay, doesn't matter. We don't have too much. Maybe it's not necessary. But you see, this would really mess up the food. Who needs this? It's not a good, how to say, this is not good. Using sauces like this, you do it because of necessity. Because lack of time or lack of ingredients. And for making something quickly, it's good. Let's let this heat up and then we can add the sauce to it. That's kind of the dish. If I want to add some cheese more to it, I can, but I don't want to. Not necessarily. I'll add some cream, to it, and that's okay. No need for cheese right now. Piena coffee cup, yeah. Exactly, Pierre. It's actually, the cup is from the cafe I used to own in 2014 that belonged to my family. And doesn't exist anymore. A lot of people blame me, I will tell you that, A lot of people blame me that it doesn't exist anymore. A lot of people point their finger at me. And that's also something a guilt that I suffer with. But I don't talk about it because I'm not allowed to trauma dump on YouTube, It's almost finished. A little bit the mushrooms, tossing around. You can hear my roommate sniffing in and out, huffing and puffing. He's waiting until he has the kitchen again. Yeah, adding some cream. That's enough. That's kind of the dish, the mushroom dish. Mushrooms and cream sauce with dill. You have two types of mushrooms, the original ones, then you have the other ones, I don't know how you call them, oyster mushrooms. Sniffing around. I'm so happy, guys, when I see you guys. You really helped me a lot in my life, and you didn't make me feel alone. I'll never forget that, and until the end, we'll be friends. You were there for me really when I had really nobody. And you saw all the things that were happening on the internet, that people were mean to me for no reason. Because I was speaking the truth and I was the first to react on reactors, and they hated that about me. They wanted to be the first, not the first. I know it all. I'm not dumb. Azia is the most jealous of me because I'm the first of the first. She wants to be, but she could never be. She will never even be comparable to me. Just the numbers say differently, but the numbers mean nothing for me. Make rice or noodles. I don't need rice and I don't need noodles, but yes, you're completely right. This dish would need some nice rice or noodles. I'm not sharing this with my roommate. I'm putting it here and I'm letting it here to cool down. And if my roommate feels like serving himself, which I don't think he will, but I don't want to seem like I just, you know what, you get what I mean. And then in half an hour, when we're done laughing about the songbird sniffing her ass and licking her hands afterwards, that probably won't make me very hungry, but that's a good thing. Sometimes you gotta watch disgusting things. I'm not joking with you. It's a way to lose weight. Watch stuff that will make you not want to eat. Okay, the food is here, done. I will eat eventually. Now I'm leaving it here. I see that people are moving around, so it's great because we're moving also. Ich bin weg vom Küche jetzt sofort. Ich habe fertig gemacht, so und so.
Weißt du, wie viel ist Wikipedia?
Wikipedia. Ja, ich weiß Wikipedia.
Nichts viel, 504.000. 458.000.
Hab schon geschrieben, ich weiß. Ist Nummer 1, ja, ich weiß.
So schnell.
Croatia is number 1, yeah, with that concert that the guy made, Thompson. I don't know how the guy got so many people together. It's crazy, guys. They were like zombies going there. And the stage, the fire, and they made drones. They had how many drones? How many? If you let drones?
1,000.
1,000 drones that were making the flags and pictures and birds and images in the sky, guys, in the sky. And this was Dubai creation. Dubai did that job. So that's what I'm saying. Also, my work is much more easier now that I can say that, you know, not just China. I can say Dubai, you know, it's a different image that you give to people. Okay, let me take you to the bedroom, my lovely people. Are you ready to go with me to the bedroom? Do you want to go with... I want to ask you. Do you want to go with me to the bedroom? Because if you don't want, I will not force you. Let's go. Wait, let me move everything slowly, slowly. Wenn du willst, du kannst Kosten von Gericht, ist dort. Ich kühle. Du kannst Kosten sagen, ob es gut oder kannst du sagen, oh mein Gott, das ist schrecklich. Jeder Mensch hat andere Geschmack. Was hast du gekauft, diese Öl? Diese ist gute Öl, aber es war sicherlich mehr teuer mit. Es macht nichts, aber ich weiß, du bist so wie ich denken, warum kaufen, wenn mehr zahlen, macht keinen Sinn.
In der Krieg heute,
Mhm.
die Putin, seine Minister die Polizei
Ja.
wegschmeißen, raus von Polizei. Nachmittag er tot, Selbstmord machen.
Glaubst du oder glaubst du?
Na, er ist erschossen. Erschossen. Wir fuhren in Auto, erschossenen Kopf.
Wie geht das? Wie macht die Kriminalpolizei? Kriminalpolizei ist auf Urlaub. Im Auto, Schuss in den Kopf, Selbstmord, ja. Kann passieren, aber weißt du, passiert so selten, Selbstmord im Auto mit Schusskopf. Normalerweise ist Statistik, Leute machen das im Schlafzimmer zu Hause. Okay. They did drones in California. No, I will show you. I don't want to look at the party of the, but the drones were amazing, man. They really were amazing. Let's look a little bit, you know. Thompson. Let's just check the drone part, not the concert. I don't care. The drones. Drones. Let's put drones also in the title. Ah, here you go. Boom. Here you go. 8 minutes. Check this out. This is really, really cool. This is really cool that Dubai could make this. This is in the air, guys. These are just drones. This is crazy. Technology is out of the craziness mind. I'll speed it up. I sped it up. Hey, it's Foodie Beauty. Guys, everybody, this is Foodie Beauty. I have to take a screenshot. I can't believe, how did they find Foodie Beauty? print screen. How did they find? Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your fucking mind? This is Foodie Beauty 100%. Are you out of your mind? I can't believe, how did they find, after write the organization emails and say, how did you put Foodie Beauty there, you know? This is crazy. Control print. This is my screenshot. This is amazing. This is Foodie Beauty 100%. You can see the face, everything, everything. Foodie Beauty, smoking, and then Heart in Love with Salah. Okay, let's just look at the... This is all drones, so keep in mind I'm not showing you just stupid imagery. I'm showing you the amazingness of technology. This is in the sky. This is not on some kind of page. This is in the sky. In the sky. I know you cannot visualize it, but think about it. It's in the sky, dude. Dudes. This is all little drones. All little drones. Foodie! Did you see Foodie's even in Croatia? Everybody have to send Foodie an email. Wait, let me send Foodie an email because this is very important. Honestly, there's nothing more important than this kind of stuff. Okay, let me show her this. So where was she? Her picture. And then we can continue to watch. But this is email very important. We must send right now. Look. And then we do control. I already print screened it. Why didn't you tell me? Hey, Bob, you already did that. And now we want to... Where is it? There's so many stuff open, you see? It's getting confused, doesn't like because I put so much button. Okay, this is Foodie Beauty in Croatia. Foodie in Croatia. Nicht, ich mache Bild von Fest und so. Okay. And now I should write her quickly an email. No, I will write her afterwards. It's good that I saved it. I can write her afterwards. Hey, Craig. It's lovely to see you, my dearie. Foodie Beauty. Let's go to more to see quickly. Okay. This is not Foodie Beauty. This is a bird. This is all drones, guys. Okay. So it's not more interesting anymore. Thank you very much. Goodbye. That was a great concert, and it got into the world records. And now I want to talk to you about this. I'm not going to like this creator. We are now listening to Songbird. If you know Songbird, you know. If you don't, follow. So we're not listening to this dude, even though he's funny. We're listening to the Songbird smelling her ass and licking her fingers afterwards. So just keep on track. Okay? Before this comes also one person that drools. She was asked to look at 2 pictures. You need to pick if she wants the pasta or the burger. And she cannot choose, and she's in a dilemma, and she starts drooling. Imagine, look at this. Guys, I told you it's funny shit.
You better eat something. Yeah, this is definitely a parody of that video where she's like, they gave me two chips, although I asked for an apple. Oh, I'm gonna eat the chips anyways. Bro couldn't handle this. Oh my god, I don't know which sandwich that is, but why does it look so
Look, look.
fake, but also so good at the same time? I would devour that. I'm sorry. Why is she drooling?
Look at the drooling.
I don't know. The way her stomach was growling, it got hungry just by looking at the picture, which is totally normal. I feel like we all get hungry by looking at food pictures. As I say that, my mouth is watering right now because I want that sandwich. You know the sandwich that she was like debating? I want that. And you could also probably hear my stomach growl. Because that looked bomb. Here I was thinking like, I'm such a food hoe. I love to eat food. I mean, I guess I have drooled before, but not at the point where she was like a
Yeah,
whole
that was
waterfall
weird.
coming
That
out
was
of her
really weird,
mouth.
yeah.
We are gonna move on though to a YouTuber that I talked about a year.
This is beautiful. Please, everybody pay attention. Please, everybody pay. Highlight groceries, this is very important. I know the guy's annoying. I know he's annoying. I'm very aware of it. I get it. But he gets some good content, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But he's annoying, I get it. But listen to this. This is amazing. She sniffs her ass and then she realizes that she tells her husband, just look at this shit. Just look at it.
2 ago called Songbird ASMR, and she's a mukbang ASMR channel where in 99% of her videos she just eats food like mukbangs with her husband.
With the husband.
And no, that's not her dad. That's actually
Look at the guy. The guy's hilarious. I really love this dude. He's so hilarious. My Steve, you know, is not like that. My Steve is handsome. This guy is like really like not.
her husband. You know that YouTuber that she was accused of being a homophobe? And to prove people that she wasn't a homophobe, she actually bought rainbow cupcakes. And she said, hey, I'm actually not a homophobe. Me and my husband bought gay cupcakes. And you know what? Hell yeah. Show them, Songbird. Buy more gay cupcakes and tell them that you're not a homophobe. And you know what? If people ever accuse you of being racist, I drink brown creamer. Yeah, I'm not racist.
This is so stupid. I find this is where he's stupid, guys. I agree. He's dumb as fuck. It's not funny, this Brown. This is not a good... I don't understand where's the joke. In this fucking thing, where the fuck is the joke? It's just in his head. There's nothing funny about this, you know? Like, make it be funny. How?
Life is not about hating different colors. Life is
No,
about what you
he's
can do.
racist. Like, he's talking about... Do you understand what I mean? Again, I should make, you know, like a huge topic about this. He's so racist with this, honestly. And he doesn't realize it. And nobody says anything because he's famous. He's famous. He's racist as fuck here. I'm not joking with you. I don't even know about racism, and I know that it's racism. Like, honestly, Bridge maybe I say have to write her an email immediately.
Creamer. Yeah, I'm not racist. Life is not about hating different colors. Life is about what you can do with those colors. You take those colors, you put them in a sandwich, and you have s'mores.
Bridge.
And we're gonna talk about her because there's a few old clips going around of her saying that her and her husband are not related, which I never thought about that. You're gonna have to
I never thought about that.
in the first place to tell people that you're not in a relationship with your dad. Then you might as well just be in a relationship with your dad. But
That also doesn't make
apparently-
sense.
spoiler
That
alert.
also doesn't make sense. You see, he says some things that are so stupid. He thinks it's funny, but it's not funny. It's just stupid.
They're related. Big back.
I was
Songbird
called Big
ASMR
Back by S-Jam. Why did I lose my Big Back name? Nobody called me anymore Big Back. I'm very upset. I was really happy with Big Back Bali, Big Back Bali. What happened?
Meaning to her parents being
Everybody
related.
ignores me in the end of the day, and I'm just tired of this ignorance. You are so shitty people. You're shitty entertainers, and you ignore me for a reason, because I'm a good one.
And also being distantly related to her
Yeah,
husband.
listen, look at this, look at this. We will check on something.
Oh, I love it. you know someone is about to get clocked when you hear that warp music, like the flashback music?
That is the worst thing of my parents being related. The true relation. We are 11th or 12th cousins. We are?
Dude, just found out that
This is hilarious. This guy. This is why I'm showing you this. The guy's annoying, lazy. Yeah, he's annoying. But guys, that the guy. Look at this. It's just too much.
Cousins. We are? The true relation. We are 11th or 12th cousins. We are? The true relation. We are 11th or 12th cousins. We are?
Dude just found out that he's related to his wife. He's like, we are? I mean, he wasn't that upset about it. He was like, we are? It's not a bad thing though, like 11 or 12, as she said. It's like what? Great.
Everybody's fighting to be paying you attention. Nobody's fighting, but thanks for saying that I like Roshis. You made me feel special for a moment there. Yay! People are fighting for my attention. Nobody fights for my attention anymore. Also, these days, I will tell you, when I'm going in the subway and, making my ways, doing my business, trying to get, further on, I see all these young people, man, and I'm like, man, I used to be like that. I must look like such an old fart. And I know I look like an old fart. I don't even bother to look at any eyes to flirt anymore. When I was young, during my days, I used to sometimes flirt along the way, like, just, just to get some pep. Now I'm not even thinking about that. I know I'm an old fart, and I look like shit, and I see these young girls, I'm like, oh my god, was me, 10 years ago. Let me tell you like this. It did affect me mentally very much that I was out of society for so long, 7 years, since 2020. So 5 years, no society. So all these people grew up, teenagers grew up, the world kept going on, moved on, but I did not, I was just in Ohio store. And now after 5 years, I'm seeing, how actually, everything moved on, and how there's the youth, and I'm old, I'm realizing it now, because now it's in my face. Before I knew that this is the situation, but I didn't have it in my face, so I didn't feel it. But now I feel my fucking old ass, And I look at these young girls and I want to tell them advice. I'm like, don't be like me. I'm like, don't be like me. But in the end, I'm pathetic. I don't speak to anyone. I don't harass anyone. But I want to tell these, like, you look so good and I like it the way you are. Keep it like that. But in the end, it's my job to give advices. It's my job to fix my own fucking life.
At least it's not like a first or second or third. It's very, very far away. Like they were looking at each other with a telescope or something. But what are the odds that her parents were related, and also she is somehow related to her husband? What's gonna happen? Like, are the kids gonna be related? I don't want to think about that. 12 cousins are basically unrelated. So little DNA similarities, it's undetectable past 6. The average person... Let me ask you this, Pralit. Are you related to your husband as well? Like, is it probably like 11th or is it the 7th?
Listen.
Since you're saying past 6, are you and your husband like cousins?
This is the thing, he's annoying, but he's saying good jokes and good topics.
Cousins? Yeah. The way she just says that stuff so casually, she's like, oh yeah, we're actually related. How are you guys doing today? Yeah. How are you just gonna tell your husband, baby, we're actually related? At least like butter him up or something, get him ready for that shit. It's like dating someone and on their profile they say, oh, virgin, I've never had sex before. And then you actually have sex with them and they seem like professionals and they say, oh, actually, I've had sex with like 50 other people, but on the inside, I'm still a virgin, spiritually.
As well as like
look
crazy snacks.
Now, this is the part. Everybody pay attention. Everybody pay attention now. Now she's gonna scratch her asshole, and she thinks that people don't notice it, and then she takes her hand and she puts it in the nose, and then in the mouth, in the nose. Please watch this. This is very disturbing. Look.
That like from Kroger or something. So.
What is she doing?
Let's see. But yeah, like I will add that.
The snap! Oh my god! Did anyone see what just happened? She was digging in there, like, look at her.
Like crazy
Look
snack.
at this. It's
She's
disgusting.
Like from Kroger or something. So.
oh my god. She was digging in there for a good 5 minutes. No. No. So I was just saying, like, how can you not tell me, like, that you're not gonna be reading this thing that I was just looking at? Yeah. Not only did she dig in there for 5 minutes, so then she sniffs it once, and then she licks it, and then after she licks it, she goes in for a double sniff at the end. Sunbird girl. You can literally hear the sniff. Like, hey, you know what? I'm not judging though, because we've all done. If you're gonna sit here and tell me that you've never like played with your hair down there or like smelled if it smells bad.
The thing is, I believe every human has done that. Maybe you don't do it like, no, but at some point at your life, you've done that, you know? I remember my father did that a lot. But the thing is that he always told me that he does that in order because he wants to be sure that his asshole is clean. This is exactly what he said. He said to me, and he taught me all the time, you know, after you take a poop, you wash your asshole. You always have to have a clean asshole. So I was like, okay, I got that. I learned that from the very early age. Clean asshole is very important.
You are a liar.
Don't clip this.
Normalize being.
But it's really true. It's in the end, it is important to be clean down there, and it's important for the parent to tell the kid, you know, don't just wipe, wash after pooping.
Being weird in a weird way. Imagine if like my entire comment section is like, actually I never do that, lazy. It's just you and Songbird. You know what? At least I don't lick it.
Yeah, the licking is
Have
very
I thought
disgusting.
about closing my channel for 1 second?
The licking is very disgusting.
Closing.
Entire comment.
The licking, I want to see the licking.
They're like,
I like from Kroger or something.
Look,
so.
what is she doing?
Look, smelling, putting in the mouth, smelling,
But yeah.
What is she doing?
smelling, mouth, smell.
But yeah, like let's see.
It's terrible.
But yeah, like I will add that.
It's terrible.
This. Because she is
Going too
killed.
far.
Hey.
Look, I lost it. I'm so sorry, guys. Wait, I'll get back. I know that I won't lose it anymore.
I never thought about that. Brown creamer. Yeah, I'm not racist. Saying that her and her husband are not related, which I never.
They are.
Back. Songbird ASMR admitting to her parents being related and also being distantly related to her husband.
Parents did incest. No, they did not.
Oh, I thought they.
And now check it out.
You
Now,
know someone is about to get clocked when you hear that.
Of my parents being related. That would be true.
look,
That is the word saying of my parents being related. That would be true.
she just says here that she's incest
Being
child.
related. That would be true edition. We are 11th and 12th cousins.
We are?
The true edition. We are 11th and 12th cousins.
We are?
Dude just found out that he's related to his wife. He's like,
We are?
I mean,
Okay,
wasn't
this
that
I went
instead of
over it. It was
sex with
funny.
them, and they seem like perfect. Did anyone see what just happened? 5 minutes. Hey,
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what?
I'm going over this.
the villain.
I'm realizing it.
I'm gonna say this. I
The laugh. We didn't get the laugh. This one is the last one.
without being weird in a weird way. Imagine if like my entire comment section is like, actually I never do that, lazy. It's just you and Songbird. You know what? At least I don't lick it.
Have I thought about closing my channel for 1 second?
I don't know what is that laugh about. I don't get it. I don't even think Foodie Beauty would get it. I think nobody would get it. Not even. What's the famous guy that I like? Penguins, you know, Charlie. Oh my god, I forgot his name. The Penguins guy. I have not seen him in a long time. With the long hair, the black one. The black hair that's long. Oh my god. I'm fucking myself over. I should just shut the fuck up.
shit I've seen that? Why did he turn into a cartoon villain or something? What was that laugh?
It is
And
really
also, why
hilarious.
she always reading questions? Are we doing Q&A like 24/7? I'm gonna say this. I want to hang out with them. I'm gonna say this. I want to hang out with them.
It's just funny to
I'm gonna say
funny.
this. I want to hang out with them. I want to hang out with them. I know it's weird as hell, but that loud. Chuck,
I also
don't
want
know
to
if
hang
you're
out with
watching
them.
this video, but if you are, you should definitely
I
apply
think
to
I would
become
laugh
a
very
villain
much,
for a
and I would laugh
cartoon.
so much that I
You
would
know,
lose
because
like
you
2 kilos
really have that
just
laugh.
because of
Let me try
laughing.
that.
And to lose weight by laughter is the best thing that can happen to you in life. It's so hard to happen because you cannot laugh so much to burn calories. But imagine if you could. If somebody could keep you laughing all day long, you would just not even have to do exercise. You could just laugh, with that person and lose the weight. Or just keep, fit. I'm not joking with you guys. I have studied this shit.
I can't do it. Wait. Get into the villain era.
So
Like,
humor is much more
I need help.
important than, other stuff.
Depression, you gotta hit me right now. Okay, wait. How
Okay, I
I
think this
forgot
is the end of this guy.
please don't think.
Yeah.
No. No. It's not the
What?
end.
How do
It's,
you?
now she's getting horny. Now
How
you
do
can
you?
see Songbird horny for her husband, and it's really, really freaky, man. I can see that they're horny. You can see that they're horny. We can all see that they're horny. Look at this. I like to see this horniness
Did you come up with that? Like, how
of
did we
this
go
to
from like him
display,
having an evil
display of
laugh where
horniness.
apparently they seem like a couple that are swingers, and if they get too close to you, they will sexually. I guess our brains don't think the same. Mr. and Miss Songbird get flirty on camera?
Yeah. California and Philadelphia, I feel are more standard. That makes sense.
Right.
But then, kid will have to say that.
She's horny.
Is she looking at his dick?
She's horny.
Wait, is that what's happening? Is she, because she was over there like. Like, was she giving him the signals, or is there actually food down there? See, this
Is there
is why we
food
need
down
like a
there?
full shot. Like, zoom the fuck out of that lens, and let's see what's actually happening down here. Is it food, or is it a lollipop?
Hey. Don't laugh at me.
It's you can see that they're having such horny sexual. It's really arousing me, honestly. But it's really because you see it's authentic. It's not staged. I like authentic stuff.
Or is it.
You're too cute for that. Hey. Don't laugh at me. Hey. Don't laugh at me.
Nice.
You're too cute for
Yeah, exactly. F me, Iceland. Yes, this is exactly, and I love it that they show this. It's very nice.
that.
Oh,
Um. Too cute for that.
oh.
Um.
Are we interrupting something here? Why did he pet her? Because that's only how I pet my cat. Like, I scratch her neck in like a cute way sometimes. Why did he pet his wife? I thought there was actually food there, but she kind of like dabbed him for a second. Like, hey, stop, babe. Babe, stop it. Stop, or I'm gonna eat your lollipop. Wait, I just realized something. Is this
What?
where the other girl got the idea that they're swingers and they might do something to? Because they got flirty on camera? Girl, if they're flirty on camera, they're flirty on camera with each other. And maybe, like, yeah, we're interrupting them and they want to share that with the public, but. Oh, maybe that's why she called them swingers. Okay, yeah, I kind of see the vision now. So there's this Instagrammer, and yes, I am on Instagram sometimes, called Bella Brooks, and she kind of does funny videos on Instagram, and she actually got a hate comment the other day, which I think was one of her first hate
Listen
comments.
to this.
And the
Also
comment
interesting.
said,
I'm going to
"Grab
let
a
this play and then
salad."
finish.
Grab a salad.
Perhaps salad? Perhaps not. I wish she said that instead of.
Why don't you first grab a good and salt? like something not like this. This is boring. So
Clock it.
get something good.
Clock it.
She really
Listen.
said, if
Also,
you're gonna
he's right.
insult me, at least
I
be
don't even know
original
about this.
it.
Clock it.
I actually did learn from my previous
I
video
also
that
don't know. I
this
don't know. I learned
means
from him
clock
today.
it. How does this mean clock it?
I don't even know what this means. Clock it.
Maybe because I'm a millennial
I
and
don't even know
the
what
new
it means. I don't
slangs.
even know what it means. Clock it. Like screenshot it. Like is it the same like screenshotting on the phone?
But when did this become clock it? This feels like me picking my zits.
Salad.
But her makeup though? Bella might not be grabbing those salads,
Okay.
but she's definitely grabbing that makeup and that brush because she is killing it. I know shit about makeup, but I feel like I can tell when someone's good at it or not. You know what I mean? Like a gift. But tell
Look,
me
it was
why...
Jessica Messica. No, I'm just joking, but it was a puffer fish. And this is how me and Jessica Messica became friends, because I called her puffer fish.
When someone's good at it or not, you know what I mean?
Where is she?
Like a gift.
Look.
But
Did you see? It even looks a little bit like her, honestly. And I know she's not going to be mad at me because she knows I'm joking.
I feel like I can tell when someone's good because
She knows that I'm joking, and these are funny jokes. You know, some people can take it and some people don't know to differentiate. She knows that I think that she looks good in the real life. But I can make jokes like this because it's entertainment. That's called entertainment, man.
Shit about makeup, but I feel like I can tell when someone's good at it or not. You know what I mean? Like a gift.
Look,
but tell
no,
me
why this
when I
puffer
actually
fish is
looked up
so
or not,
small
you know what I
on the
mean?
screen?
Like a gift.
Look. It doesn't look like Jessica Messica. She's not so pale in skin. But the eyes and the lips look similar. Don't you find? I think the eyes are very similar. Maybe not the lips, but the eyes are.
But tell me why when I actually
Gag
looked up this
is opposite of
account
clock
and I
it.
was
Gag?
checking
What
the
is gag? I don't even... Gag, like gagging, like vomiting, like, or when you have something, you know, deep in your throat, gagging, or what?
following, and I saw that they were both following Darman. The dots were
Darman,
being
Darman.
connected.
Okay, I don't want
and
to
I'm
listen
like,
anymore to this guy. Very entertaining. Thank you so much, Lazy, for the content from Songbird. We really liked it. It was good. It was very good. My roommate is on the move. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know what's going on. Let's listen to what PC Little B has to say, because I love her very much also. Please go like her channel immediately. Immediately.
Hey everybody, it's Busy Little Bee. Welcome back to my channel. Happy Monday.
Breezy doxes Satan.
Very,
You see, these are things that I don't know about, and I love Busy Little Bee that she says this. Can you please go and like her channel, because otherwise you will not do the right thing. Whatever, if you like her or not, she at least makes up content. You know, you have to give her credit for making content. Doesn't mean you gotta like her. I don't like your mama anymore, but I still like his content. Same shit, same story.
eventful weekend.
To gag takes one's breath away. I thought gagging is like, you know, that section where, you know, you have it too much in your throat and, you know, you're gagging, gag reflex, like vomiting reflex, and I thought of this.
He has recently fallen out with her former top mod, Satan, and in doing so has also
Look
fallen
at
out
who's
with one
this.
of her former top mods, Pearl.
This is Hurl Whirl. Hurl Whirl. Hurl Whirl. Hurl Whirl, I love Hurl Whirl because she always took care of me. And she told me, I will always remember her words, because there was a time, once upon a time, where I started discording, and I was in the group of, you know, the Little Mermaid and the dinosaur. And Howard told me, this is not the right people. And I'm like, no, because they really spend time with me every day. And she's like, yeah, but they do that because they don't have a life, and they do it to manipulate you. They don't do it to entertain you. And in the end, she was so right, 100%. And she told me, okay, there's going to be the day where you're going to realize what I'm telling you right now. and I'm gonna wait for that. She didn't say I'm gonna wait for that day, but basically she said that that day will come, and it came. And then I was like, man, her world, you're so completely right. You're so complete. And she's like, okay, I told you so. And she didn't give me a hard time more than that.
This started out with Breezy
My
not seeing
roommate went
Satan as
again
much
to get something to eat. I'm telling you,
because
I didn't even
Satan
eat anything
really
until
was
now.
tired of kind of the mean girl bullshit.
It's helping me
that
to see
comes
him like this. You know, it helps me to not want to eat because I just think to myself, oh my God, I am so
along
glad
with
I'm not a
being friends
piglet.
with Breezy, right? And all her constant problems and all that stuff. So he was just kind of backing
Let's
away and
listen
doing his
to
own
this,
thing and
please.
hanging out with other groups or whatever.
But I just
She
want
didn't
to
like
say
this.
about her world, you know, she's never treated me wrong and she's never done wrong to me. At the beginning, she made some bad videos of me, but it made sense. But she's not a bad person, that's for sure.
Apparently, so
She
she was
doesn't
going
have any
around
bad
saying,
intentions. She has no reason. She's not in the competition with any channels, you know. She doesn't even want to. She just wants to, you know, to do right. But she's not in. The other people are in competition with channels, attention. She's not like that. Her world, you know that. So when she does something, she does it with a reasoning. With a reasoning.
in her Discord, allegedly, and asking people about
We're
their
watching
experiences
right
with Satan.
now. Busy Little Bee. Please go like her channel.
And it was around this
Busy
time
Little Bee is talking about Barizi, Satan, her world, and I don't know whom. Let's listen.
Selena started saying, he made me feel uncomfortable. I'm a married woman and he was hitting on me. And then Kimberlina said she was deleting her Twitter and she was scared because Yaba and I think AK, she said, had her doxxed, and she's scared that she's going to be doxxed to hell and back. I don't know. It was really strange how she made those allegations, and then right when the receipts dropped that showed she was lying, well, yeah, she was lying because
we have
she
to focus
started those
because it's
conversations
very
going
hard
in
for me to follow anymore. Let's focus all together.
a sexual way, not Satan, which is what she had alleged. Breezy has been claiming that Satan has a quote-unquote fetish
Satan
for
is my friend.
women. And
Pearl
so
is
she
my
was using
friend, Satan is
Kimberlina
my
as
friend, Breezy is my
an
friend. Breezy is still my friend, just so you know. If you think that me and Breezy are not good, we're very good with each other. You just don't know it.
example of this, and also
Not
someone
everything can be revealed. Otherwise, you know, like... No.
named Mandy, who is also a mod named Be Kind. There's a whole lot of evidence to the contrary of all of this, but basically, Breezy was calling him a creep. She was insinuating that he was predatory toward married women and just all kinds of stuff. And when that didn't work, when that didn't get a reaction out of him, she started saying his real first name on Twitter, trying to scare him. You know, her
Breezy's
usual
very
bullshit.
nasty. Breezy, you're a nasty girl. A very nasty girl. She really is. She doesn't have any limits. Let's put it like that. She doesn't judge, you know. She has no judgment. She's crazy.
Tactics. And then when that didn't work,
She doesn't
when that
know what to
didn't
do
get a
and what
response,
not to do.
she then outs all these pictures of him, and it's just like, you know, regular pictures. They're not, you know, lewd or anything. He was kind of a faceless creator before then, and so she kind of face doxed him. I have all kinds of receipts to show you guys because this fallout happened on
I'm so
Twitter
glad
/X.
that Busy Little Bee is covering this. Busy Little Bee, good for you. Bravo. Well done. Nobody else is doing this. Gotta give it to her.
And it was messy as hell. And Breezy's getting a whole bunch of pushback. And honestly, my thought on
Everybody's
this
just
is like,
focusing on this fucking loser, grifter troll, you know, who... That's obnoxious. Nobody's focusing on the other stuff anymore. Thanks God that Busy Little Bee exists. Everybody, please go like her channel and
if you're married, why the fuck are you sexting random strangers on the internet? You know what I mean? Even, I don't care, people you know, whoever. Why are you sexting anyone besides your husband? I will never understand that shit. So, anyway, we're gonna get all into these screenshots and yeah, let's get started. So I'm going to apologize for the cringe ahead of time because these are very cringe. But let's start out with these Discord messages between Kimberlina and Satan, shall we? These are from, it looks like, June 8th, 2025. Kimberlina says, hi. Satan says, sup. Kimberlina says, I'm bored. Satan says, did you get your fun time? LOL. I think that was probably in reference to a conversation they'd had before. And she said, I'm 40, haven't had fun in 10 years.
Kimberlina, I never liked Kimberlina. Also just a loser.
That's gotta be rough. Then Kimberlina says, wanna have fun? Satan says,
Wanna
always.
have fun.
Kimberlina says, what you wanna do? Tell me what you wanna do to me. I'm sorry. How is this Satan's fault? How is this Satan being a creep? I think Kimberlina looks like a married creep right here. Anyway, Satan goes on and says, you tell me. And then Kimberlina says, no, you. The junior high of it all.
Hey, everybody, go like Busy Little Bee channel. She really made great content. I'm really, I want to tell you, I'm reflecting. I'm really impressed by her. She really blew me away with this one. Gotta give it to her for this.
A lot more of the cringe comes in. Kimberlina says, get over here, spank me. And Satan puts a hand emoji.
Hey, Random Fish, you know, we're just listening to what's going on with... We're all bored of, you know, that troll grifter and there's nothing going on to talk. But look, Busy Little Bee found some Breezy update and just, you know, reflecting on Breezy and this situation. We have to listen. We have to listen.
Satan puts a tongue emoji, then says, careful, I'm creepy according to some people. That's what Breezy was saying. Then Kimberlina the same day says, I'm disappearing. Satan says, why? Where are you going? She says, I nuked my Twitter. I'm sick of being doxxed. Now, I think I missed one in between all
Yeah, exactly. Hi, like Roshi said it well. Hi, like Roshi said, married women are sexting Satan and Breezy is making him out to be the bad guy, much like how they made Monty out to be. 100% the same story, repeating. Well said, hi, like Roshi's. Bravo. This is why I love our chat, because we're so intelligent people. Random Fishy says, I saw Satan in a chat a bit ago and he was joking to me about not having enough time because apparently he's involved with everyone's wife. I didn't understand it at that time, the full story, but now you understand. This is crazy. The people are just stupid. They don't have what to do. When Breezy doesn't like somebody, she finds a story and then other people latch onto it. I know that Satan is okay. You know why? Because Satan's okay with me. And I know that the people that are okay with me, they realize that I'm not harming anyone. So I know that they're smart. So I know that Satan is smart.
But as you can see, Satan sends a kiss emoji. Kimberlina says, I'm cute as fuck. Oh, these are on different days. Okay, so these are just kind of picked out. Okay, so these are from April 18th. Satan sent a kiss. Kimberlina said, I'm cute as fuck. Satan said 100 and the dumb emoji. And Kimberlina says, AK and Yaba has my docs. Never gave them a reason to dox me. Satan said, I wonder why. Why did they dox you? So right there, she was accusing AK and Yaba of doxing her. I don't know if they did. I don't pay attention to them. Then Kimberlina says, I'm cute as fuck. That's what. And Satan says, you're beautiful. Oh, girl. I've seen her. Oh, I try not to speak out on others' looks, but she does it so often and has no room to. Anyway, Kimberlina then says, want me to speak Portuguese to you? Satan says, you're definitely in need of 8 inches. Sure.
Don't be mean, Busy Little Bee, about looks. You saw that Gordic Bread and so many people made fun of your looks. They showed the worst pictures of you and you're not ugly. You're not an ugly woman. And they try to make you ugly. So don't be the same. Be better. Don't make fun of people's looks. It's not necessary.
Feel free to speak as much Portuguese as you desire. And then we can't see anymore. Holy, I don't like reading other people's intimate.
My roommate is annoyed that I'm very busy. He wishes that I weren't busy so he could, you know, like, I think that he wants to warm me up for something, but no, it's not happening.
This is a married woman.
I'm very busy
I'm sorry,
with you, and then I have to sleep because tomorrow I have to work.
To me, it kind of looks like this is mutual flirting. This is someone who... Satan isn't married, right? So Satan doesn't owe anyone any loyalty. Kimberlina is married, and from what I understand, she's been married
who
for a
cares?
long time.
Now Busy Little Bee, who gives a shit? Now you're going too far.
Because of what she's done,
It's YouTube.
by trying to label Satan as a creep after she got caught up in her own shit. Apparently, her husband also got doxxed yesterday. So we'll get there, though. There's a lot.
Her world, I'm so happy to see you, her world. Wait, I have to say hello with face. I was so worried about you, honestly. And I was talking about you also. I was telling people about how that you are, you know, like, you're not even having a channel. If you do something, it is because you do to protect the people and you protect the world. And some people don't understand this. But I'm so happy to see you. Thanks for popping by. I get excited.
Next couple of messages or screenshots I'll be showing are the private messages that Her World released between herself and Kimberlina. So let's check it out. Kimberlina says, thinking about you, and Her says,
She says, there's so much sexual frustration. Kimberlina is just like Asria and yeah, the other
Her
one.
World says, what's going on with you and Satan? Farah is sending people messages that he blocked you. I'd love to know what Farah's whole role in all of this is, because that's a dirty bitch. Anyway, Farah is simping for Hecate now. She wants him to send her all the breezy tea. He blocked me on YouTube too. Satan, not Farah, for fuck's sake. Satan is simping for Hecate now. I haven't seen that, but I haven't seen him simping for anyone, actually.
Hey.
Besides himself. He seemed very impressed.
Guys, do you see that how she says Hecate? And other people, you know, in the end, we never know. Is it Hecate or is it Hecate? I said Hecate, and I think a lot of people caught on to my... Because I was the first one to talk, because I'm the first of everything. It is what it is. I know you hate it. But I'm the first to talk about everyone. And I think because I started with Hecate, Hecate, and then other people were like, no, it's actually Hecate. Hecate, not Hecate. So, look, Busy Little Bee is saying it like me.
With himself and his pictures being out there. It was fun. Anyway, Farah is simping for Hecate. This is her world. Her world is trying to figure out what the fuck
Hecate,
Kimberly
yeah, I
is trying
say
to
it Hecate.
And her world says Farah is simping for Hecate.
And then other people
There's no
say...
tea that Satan has on Breezy. And Kimberlina says Satan was all up in my DMs. He has a fetish for married women. And that's the exact same
Hecate, like
it's the
like in the tribe, you know, like in the American tribe. Hecate, Hecate, Hecate. And I say Hecate, you know, like European, Hecate. It's just different.
dumbest shit I've ever heard. And every married woman I've spoken to that has spoken to Satan has said,
yeah, British, European.
Don't know what the fuck y'all are talking about. This is what she does. You guys have seen it happen with so many people.
Everybody, I'm gonna go pee. I have to go pee, and I want you in this meantime also to pee. But I also want you to go to Busy Little Bee's page, because she made a very good content, and we're using this content, and in order to, you know, do right, please go and give a like. It helps her, and it's the right thing to do, and it makes me feel less guilty because I'm using her content to talk right now with you. Let's go pee. I finished peeing, guys. I want to tell you something. Hold on, let me think. I want to say something important pretty much. Get up on the floor, dancing. No, the thing is that I want to say that I want to say this. I want to bitch. So, as I was out and I didn't eat yet, but I now tasted my food. It's very good, and I would like to eat some more, but maybe I shouldn't. Let's not think about that. The point, what I'm getting at, is this. So as I walked out, I asked my roommate. I said, "Did you try from the food?" And he said no. And I said, "Okay, fine." He's like, "It's too late." I'm like, "Well, it's not for you to eat. I didn't mean for you to eat from it. I just meant for you to try to tell me if you'd like it or not, just your opinion." And his answer was, "No, tomorrow." And I'm thinking to myself, dude, I didn't cook so much. Like, maybe tomorrow there's really literally nothing left. Like, maybe I'm gonna eat it myself. Like, this is the thing. These people are so prestigious, pretentious, and all of that crap. Like, dude, man, you could have just tasted it and told me you like it or not. Or you could have said, no, I didn't taste it and finish. You didn't have to say that, oh, it's too late. Who gives a shit? For me, it's not too late. I cooked in my time. It's not too late. For you, it's too late. We don't have the same... Your too late is not my too late, you fucker. In the end of the day, your too late is not my too late. We are different people, man. Like, he doesn't get that, and it pisses me off. Look, you have this asshole,
Long.
loudmouth hussy. He has nothing better to do in his life, I did everything during the day. This idiot has nothing better to do but to be obnoxious again. I'm glad I don't even see him. I saw something appear on the... At the hotel, what should I order? Do you see what I mean? I hate that I clicked on this. I hate that I clicked on this. I hate myself. I'm going to now punish myself with, no, I'm not lying, because I hate myself that I clicked on his page and I gave him the satisfaction that he's boasting and voting, what should I order? Greek time. And then you ask for super chats, You're so gross. You're so gross. You're not an entertainer. And you going swing people? And you think that's a... What are you doing, swing people? What are you doing, swing people? Look at yourself. Look at your life. You're pathetic. You're literally very pathetic. And you, Gigi, you're both pathetic fuckers, man. Very sad. Very sad. You're very sad people. You're very sad people. That you even write this. You should be ashamed to even ask for money when you write that. Then you can be like, yeah, Bonnie, like, I get away with it, and this is how the word works. I'm sure it does work like that, but also prostitution works, but that doesn't mean that I'm sitting outside with my legs spread open and just, like, cashing in money. I could do that as well, but I don't do it because I have some kind of dignity, integrity, morals, and principles, and all that shit, if you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm sorry. I got a little bit of that still going on in my in my blood. But you are pathetic. These people are pathetic, guys. I'm telling you. Jessica, Messica, I'm so happy to see you. We're continuing with Breezy and
Of
Satan.
people that Breezy has turned on, and these people have done some dirt for her.
Why are you scared?
Anyway.
Don't be scared about anything in life. Nothing can... Don't be scared about anything.
Let's get on to the next screenshot of Her World and Kimberlina. So this is continued on from the last one. Satan was all up in my DMs. He has a fetish for married women. He told
But
Breezy,
then again, I don't
her
have children, so I would be scared if it took... I would be scared for my children if I had, but I don't have children, so therefore I'm not scared. For my children.
laughing
And
as
for
if she
myself,
wasn't
I don't have why to be scared. Or I die, or I invince. Or I am invincible, or I die. It's one or the other. I was meant to die 3 times. It didn't happen. I don't know why. I wish that it would have happened from once from those 3 times, but no. No, I was meant to die more times, but 3 times very tragic. The other times was just, self-inflictory and it doesn't count. It's very pathetic.
All up on him. That's hella funny. Her World says, why didn't you DM one of us about it instead of having Farrah tell everyone? Kimberlina says, he has a wrench for AK. I know everyone is mad at me for being scared, but she needs to know. And Her World said, I didn't even think Breezy and Satan were talking at all anymore, but Breezy sent me a DM yesterday about him. I bet she did. I bet she did.
No, I'm just saying that I'm not scared. Nobody has to be scared in life. I'm just saying that if I would have children, I would feel fear for them, like I would never be scared for myself, but I would care for my children. That's what I meant. Nothing more, nothing less. Don't take it out of context. I don't have kids, but I believe that if I would have kids, like now I'm saying that I'm fearless and I don't have any fear in my body, and I don't. But I think that if I would have children as a mother and I would call myself a mother, I would know, I would have fear for my children, not for myself, but for the children. That's what I meant. Maybe that's too deep, but I didn't mean anything differently than that. So,
Kimberly
good, I
says, I did
clarified.
message Farrah and Breezy. They're the only ones who messaged me back. Cried face. Well, Her World says, no one's mad at you. When did Satan block you? And are you blocked in AK's chat? Kimberlina says, I'll show up as Kimberlina tonight.
Look, Her World is there also. Her World is in this chat. Wait, Her World is here and Her World is there. This is a little bit too much Her World. You have been missing and then all of a sudden you appear in so many places. Her World says, why didn't you come one of us about it instead of having Farah tell everyone? Then Her says, I didn't even think Breezy and Satan were talking at all anymore, and Breezy sent me a DM yesterday about him. Her World and Breezy are very good, I know. I don't mind. I'm also still very good with Breezy. You don't know about it. And then Her World writes, no one is mad at you. When did Satan block you? And you are blocked in AK's chat. This is very interesting. I find it much more interesting than the hussy gossip.
Or whatever, and then it ends. However, she lets Her World know she's going to hit her up on her sock account so that Her World knows it's her. And so we all get to find out what Kimberlina's new sock is. Ready? There it is. There's her sock account. It's probably gone by now, but let's move on to Breezy and we'll get back to Kimberlina in a little bit because her husband was doxxed. So we'll get there. Let's go ahead and look at what Breezy started out saying. So like I said, this was after Breezy had put out his first name. She had...
I want to stop this stream and I want to say something. I want to really, really appreciate Busy Lil B. It's not that I like her as a person or something, but as an entertainer, she really keeps up to date with Breezy and she puts it out all there. I thought that I had a friend once upon a time. Their name was just Friesen today. Just Friesen today. They were known. They disappeared. I don't know. And I thought that they also made Breezy documentaries, Breezy videos. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna expose Breezy, me and you. And then Busy became, we were all gonna, and then all of a sudden, none of them were friends, and they were against me. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you fucking morons? I don't like Breezy, you don't like Breezy, you don't like Breezy. Let's do it together, let's work together. But no, they were fucked up in the head. And then Freezy stopped making videos, and then Busy Lil B continued with Breezy. But me, I got bored of Breezy. I focused on, I don't know what else. Some Yo Mama or something bullshit like that. But the thing is that I'm so glad that Busy Lil B continued. She's the best. Busy Lil B, you're the best. When it comes to Breezy, you're the best content creator. I give you this crown.
Threatened him, done a whole lot. She posted his face. Obviously, I've covered it up because that's not cool. And she says, Satan, you're a creep. Stay away from the women in girl world and stick to your prostate massager. What the fuck? What the fuck are they doing in Breezy's Discord, dude? I don't think I want to know. I don't want to know.
I don't even know why
How do
Breezy
you have
has
this
a
information
Discord.
about him, or are you just making it up? Pearl saw this and clearly was not happy and said, if you're gonna dox Satan,
I'm going
at least
to
correctly
visit.
fucking say he's the man. A bunch of dumb bitches are ruining their marriages.
No, I
over.
cannot. I don't have the time.
Agree.
I wish, when I had the time, I wish I could have visited more YouTube people. Because I had the time back then, but now I don't have the time. And I was in America back then. I could have visited everybody so easy. I had the plan to visit Nile. I had the plan to visit Vegas doll. I had so many plans and nobody went for it, man. Everybody pussy shit, chicken shit. Anyhow, let's not talk about what could have been. Hurl says, if you're gonna dox Satan Casanova, at least correctly fucking say he's the man of a bunch of dumb bitches are ruining their marriages over. If you're ruining a friendship over a stupid woman not keeping it in their pants, that's on you. I agreed very well said, Hurl Whirl. You're so smart all the time. I knew that you're the
If you
smartest
ruin
of them all.
friendships over stupid women not keeping it in their pants, that's on you. I hate agreeing with her world. I don't like it.
You see?
There's a couple of these
Her
that
world
are
is
written by
smart.
people that I
This
really
is her
don't
world
like,
is
but
smart.
you know, even a broken clock is right twice a day, right? So in this screenshot, we have exactly what it looks like. Kimberlina's sock is trying to add Satan as a friend on her sock account. Pearl says, Satan is a weirdo with fetishes and modded by a wacko. Unmod him. Meanwhile, friend me, Satan! Then we have this retweet here. Someone responded and said, LMAO, he looks like a beezer. And Breezy said, right? Pearl said, don't know what the fuck this even means, but apparently a bunch of thirsty bitches all want to cheat on their husbands with a beezer. Also, real fucking nice screwing over Satan like this after the shit Isaac did to you and Satan writing for you. Shitty and shady as
You
fuck.
see, and this is what I like about Busy Libby. She's neutral, you know. If she's like, I don't want to agree with her word, but her word is right. It's the same way that I say, I don't like your mama as a person, but as an entertainer, he's very good. I don't like Gigi as a person at all, but as entertainer, he does pretty good shows. I can deal with that. I can say those kind of things. And I like that Busy Little Bee is the same.
And with a good sense of humor, Satan took to his Twitter after seeing that Beezer comment and said, hotter than 90% of YouTube. Breezy started feeling real big in her britches. She said, hi, Hurl. If Satan can share DMs between him and Kimberlina and others, I can share his picture. He is a creator. He is fair game. He isn't respecting anyone else's privacy. So unfortunately, I won't consider his at this time. I don't want to hear you bitch about it either. In fact, I'm sick of hearing you bitch. Pearl replies by saying, you have me blocked, Breezy, so if you're hearing me bitch, you're actively seeking it out. And I never want to hear you bitch about Foodie saying shit about you, Isaac revenge you, busy being an obsessed psycho.
I sprayed,
Right,
spray.
baby. Gorlick, yo mama, or anything else you forever bitch about. Told you. She's one of those people. For every solution, she's got a problem. Pearl then goes on to say, you're also stupid as fuck to side with Kimberlina, who's a fucking crybaby attention seeker.
Yeah,
Doesn't-
Kimberlina. I never liked Kimberlina. Alone the name is stupid, but in the end I learned to not judge people by their name. But Kimberlina, come on.
Kicked from just about everywhere for being obnoxious and duplicitous. And all those other women in your Discord
No,
are fucking
not
gross
duster,
for going
it's the spray, it's the room spray. Psh, psh, psh.
after Aaron Tay's sloppy seconds. So then Her World does what Her World does and tags Kimberlina's sock and says, hey, Kimberlina, do you and your husband follow each other on here? Let him see your DMs. And then she kind of doxes Kimberlina's husband's social media, which obviously I blocked out for, again,
Her
obvious
world.
reasons.
I want to, no, I'm not gonna say it on the computer, but in the end I'll say it because I'm never gonna do it. Sometimes I just speak crazy stuff, but I know that I just speak crazy stuff. I will give you my mother's details. Can you do something bad to her? She deserves. Let's think about it. I will not do that. I'm gonna see my mother this week, and it is what it is. There's for me to get revenge on my mother does not make me will not make my life better. Will it give me satisfaction? Maybe, but will it make my life better? No. And in the long run, it will make me have always bad, negative thoughts and regrets. I don't need that. It's better that I be the bigger person, the better person, and just ignore her evilness, like something like that.
Obviously doesn't like this. And
But
she said,
there was
"Isn't
a
it
time in my life where I wanted to make this YouTube channel grow in order for me to have some power to revenge on my mother. That was my goal. It was at some point, but that was just a short period of time. That was when I still was in Bali. In America, that disappeared.
weird? Hurl is doxing people's husbands for this dude? Breezy, maybe you shouldn't be talking about doxing husbands, should ya? Fucking hypocrite. Pearl says, isn't it weird that Breezy is doxing a man whore that her married Discord buddies cheated on their husbands with? Tell Kimberlina to fight her own battles, along with
Imagine
all those other adults.
Her world, I want to tell you this, and everybody else, I know Breezy, pretty well. The thing is that this Breezy, she has not advanced in her life in the past 5 years. Me, on the other hand, I lost weight. I fixed my health. I got married. I checked out how is the Ohio, USA. I'm still related to Ohio, USA in some way. And, you know, I did something with my life, even though I was like down in the gutter and I had nobody's help. I didn't have any help from no one. And I managed to do something out of my life in the past 5 years. This Breezy has done literally nothing. She has not evolved, developed in any kind of way. It is very, very sad. If you think about it, take a moment, let that sink in. 5 years and she's 42 years old. She's older than me with 1 year. She has no life. She has literally no life. And she's living in like in the best place in the world, like Los Angeles or California, and she doesn't have a life. She doesn't have sex. She does not go out. She does not do any of the normal shit that people should be doing. And that's a fact. Let that sink in.
This is the mess they made. Her was replying to someone else here, but I thought it was interesting information to add to
It's okay,
the
Random
whole
Fishy, you
overall
don't have to
story.
focus.
She says Aaron and Satan were an item before all this thirsting of married bitches. Breezy can try to rewrite that history all she wants, but we were all there and saw it for ourselves. You don't call and FaceTime a guy for months, then pretend he was a creep and you weren't into him. Then AK jumps in the middle of it and says, for fuck's sake, he put out the DMs to prove you guys are spreading lies about him being a predator of married women. It's not fair game to dox and defame an innocent man because Kimberlina chose to engage in sexual talk with him and got her feelings hurt. Nothing justifies what you're doing. End of. And while I really don't like this person, Breezy says,
so
who called him a
pathetic.
predator? I called him a creep. LOL. He is a creep. Show me where I said he was a predator. This is insane. Breezy dirty deletes so much shit. In fact, she has since dirty deleted his face docs. She's kept up other stuff.
She's very
about him.
dirty deleter. Breezy is a very, very messed up girl. And that's why I cannot hate her, because I know that she's so messed up that you cannot hate the person that's so fucked up. And that's the truth in the end of the day.
But yeah, that's gone now because she knows. And she doesn't want to lose her account because this is how she makes her money. She then goes on responding to herself and pinned it.
I can hear my roommate inhaling and exhaling
but I'm not really sure why I'm supposed to
frustration.
care about your opinion.
He
anyway.
wishes that I had
I
nothing
said
to
he has
do
a
now
married
and he
woman
could
fetish.
flirt with
He
me.
used my
Look,
community to talk
I can
to
see
about
his
10 women
shadows.
at
He's
a time,
moving up and
trying to
down,
convince some of them
trying
to leave their
to
husbands.
get
Yeah,
my
sounds like they
attention.
didn't need
No.
much convincing, huh? Huh, Breezy? Desperation attracts desperation, maybe?
Desperation attracts
When I
desperation.
found out,
Well
I
said.
simply asked him to get back to the old Satan and knock it off, and he caused nothing but chaos. How am I wrong for asking him to find his dates outside of my community? He is lying about many things, but he is your problem now. Have fun. Breezy, he wasn't a problem when he was your little foot soldier, huh? Out there bugging everybody who you didn't like, right? He wasn't a problem then. Now that he's not useful to you anymore, now you're good? You want him gone? Is it because he didn't want you? I don't get it. Another one from her world, I'm telling you.
Her world, her world. You see,
Also-
her world. You see, Busy Little Bee likes you. Busy Little Bee, I'm glad that you like her world. You discovered. I want to say something, to mock, but I don't know what to say. Let me ask. Wait, I don't want to make it obvious, but I want to ask something more just to say something. Hallo? Hörst du mich? Trinkst du noch diese Detox-Tee? Was ist passiert mit diesem Tee? Hat das geholfen, glaubst du? Weil die Leute auf Internet fragen. Und ich habe gesagt, ich weiß nicht, ich frage dich. He doesn't know. He enjoyed free rent for years and he paid the bills and all like free rent. Yeah, but he did enjoy a very good deal. Yeah, you're right about that. No doubt about that. I cannot say anything about that.
The fucking nerve to defend married fucking
Why is
women.
Kimberlina and Satan mad at each other
Do
now?
you even realize how stupid that
Someone
is?
wanted
Satan
to
doesn't
end
owe
it
anyone loyalty.
because
Idiots like Kimberlina
Breezy, because Breezy for sure was putting negative energy in between. 100%, I know.
and Mandy are the ones who owe loyalty to their husbands. This is where Breezy
Look
really
at how
loses
nice.
it.
I like it. I like even the backdrop. I don't want to just appreciate Busy Little Bee for, you know, the topic she picked and how she's presenting it. Like, I want to also congratulate her for the whole setting. It is so nicely made and good for her. Busy little bee, good for you, my lovely girl. I'm older than you, so I can call you girl. And I'm happy that you had your operation on your eye, and I hope the other one goes well too. And I follow you, and I don't have hate for you. I don't know why you hate me, but that's your deal with Hannibal and whatever. And you don't gotta like me, but I appreciate your talent and your content, and look how nice.
And just writes a whole ass novel, so let's get into it. I won't be gaslight, Breezy, it's gaslit, into believing
Breezy's
I'm the bad guy
gaslit.
for doing
Breezy's
Noir
gaslit.
and blowing up his spot. That's literally what happened.
Breezy's
He was
gas-
messy, tried
Breezy.
cheating with a bunch of women from
Breezy.
Noble, telling me they were
You're
all
gaslit,
crazy and
Breezy.
stalking him. I found out the truth, and Satan was asked to stop. He
Satan
went
was
and started
asked to
sending
stop.
pizzas to people and using his wrench to block people on my channel. That's literally all the tea, lol. There is no need to out DMs. Kim shouldn't have flirted with him. No one should have. They all know how I feel about it. But he is still the problem. I have boundaries, and he didn't respect them. My chat and Discord is not your personal Tinder. You know what's funny, Breezy? I've seen you use your Discord, your chat, your channel as your own personal Tinder. So why is it okay for you but not for anyone else? That's interesting. If that makes me a terrible person, then I'm just fine being horrible, lol. My job is to protect my chat. Every day I find out about another
Yeah,
one of
listen,
these DMs.
listen.
It's fucking weird, dude. At
Listen
one
how
point, he was
sick
telling
she
me
is.
almost everyone was obsessed with
Listen
him.
how
and
sick
trying to get
Breezy is
people to
so
fight.
sick,
He
and
doesn't
nobody's
handle rejection
talking
well.
about it anymore.
You know that all too well, don't you?
Only Busy Little Bee is doing the job. I'm so upset with all the other people. All the other people have focused on Hussy and on this fucking loser, man. Nobody has pursued on Breezy anymore. I'm so glad. I'm gonna pray for a Busy Little Bee today.
Breezy, this sounds like a whole lot of projection to me. We've seen it happen to you publicly numerous times. I mean, you got turned down by King Cobra JFS. Anyway, let's go to the next page of this novel. I don't think he's a predator. I think he is a creep. Pearl is currently doxing people's husbands for a guy that was just asked to knock it the fuck off. I shared a pic. Should I have? No. Do I regret it? Kinda. Pearl, I'm done addressing you, but we will never be good again. Satan is sharing DMs of a woman who just wants to be left alone to paint her out to be crazy. If she wanted to be left alone, she probably wouldn't be requesting to follow him on Twitter, would she? Would she? That's what he did with others, but you weren't around to see it. You just pop up to stir up trouble for me and then disappear for a while till the next time. I don't really feel bad about sharing a pic, but it doesn't feel amazing. I'm a little mad he got me to sink to his level.
You can pray for her in her legal name.
Or of Kimberlina, or of Mandy, or of anyone. But this is where we are at. I've had enough of
You
this.
guys are so
He caused
mean.
nothing but drama for me, and I didn't do
You're
anything
crazy
to deserve
people.
it, honestly. You know that's always the fucking story with you, Breezy. It's always everyone else's fault. But yet you are the only common denominator. I just simply asked him to stop. Multiple women simply just asked him to stop. Yet here we are. Rant over. You know what's funny is I did not ever see Kimberlina asking him to stop. I saw her asking, "What do you want to do to me?" And then the last response from Pearl is,
Oh my god,
I don't
this
fucking care,
Kimberlina is
Breezy.
so
And the truth is, I should have dropped your
important.
ass when you pulled the shit with Isaac after being warned not to fuck with him like that. Kimberlina is not a fucking victim. She's a dumbass. And the very bothered, unbothered Breezy says, I swear it already feels so much more peaceful. I will see everyone tomorrow morning. She's so ridiculously fake.
She's so
Anyone
fake.
who
I don't
doesn't
know
see it by now,
Kimberlina.
I mean, you must have like
Breezy, I know is fake. That's for sure. This is no surprise. This Kimberlina, I don't know. I've seen her around. Seems like, I don't know. I cannot say anything. Really, when I cannot say, I don't say. I have no idea.
haters on because she's proven it tens of times just in the last 2 years. It's insane. This woman falls out with everyone. So my closing thoughts are
Yeah, she
don't know,
fell
treat
out
people
with
with
me. I was the
respect.
first person.
don't just have
I was the first person that she had an argument with. And we fell out. And I will never forget. I cried that day. I cried a river. Cry me a river. Cry me a river. And I cried rivers, but
transactional friendships. Don't expect every man around to only worship you or only be interested in talking to you because that's kind of fucking pathetic. Okay, it's absolutely really pathetic. It's just bad. This is what happens when you stand up for married women who are cheating over your own fucking mod. I have no dog in this fight. In fact, Satan came to me and apologized weeks ago for the things he did.
Howard, I'm so
while
glad that you're
being
back.
Breezy's
I was saying that people are very pathetic. Honestly, now I cannot remember, but I would have wanted. I mentioned you. I remember I mentioned you in my commentary.
odd. And he's never once been inappropriate with me and has been nothing but, chill.
I'm the first
However,
reactor
I
on
did tell him,
reactors.
I'm not making this
Nobody will ever take that away from me. I'm the first reactor on reactors, that's for sure, in girl world.
video for you. I'm
I
not
will always
standing
take
up
this
for you.
position. Nobody can take it away from me. I don't care if somebody agrees or not. I know. I myself know I have all the videos. That's the whole point why I kept on continuing. Because I remember I can go back to the days where I was recording the videos and I thought to myself, oh my god, you're so wasting your time and nobody's looking at your videos. But then I thought to myself back then, I'm like, there is gonna be the day. There's gonna be the day that these videos, will represent you and will have some kind of value. And I was so right, guys. I'm okay, not in a big way. It's not like I became some superstar. It's not like, but you know what I'm talking about. In the end, it was, some kind of point that because I could prove that I'm the first of the first. So it is what it is. You can laugh at me. I don't give a shit.
Necessarily because it's you. Right is right and wrong is wrong no matter who it's being done to, right? So if people want to stay anonymous, let them fucking stay anonymous. I don't know why that's so hard to understand. Breezy, who is asking reaction channels to not react to her and Gorlick Bread, is Jessica Messica.
Breezy. Jessica Messica.
As she was a reaction channel. Reaction channels to not react to her and Gorlick Bread.
Let me see if my roommate is gonna react. I'm sure. I don't know why everybody reacts to this name. I'm not gonna say it right now. Let me chill out so I don't laugh too much. Everybody reacts to this name, which I cannot say right now. I will say it, and we will see if he reacts. We have to make it like it's not, like it's not on purpose. So, today I was walking on the street and then I was thinking about this and that, and then I saw Jessica Messica, and then Jessica Messica was like saying this and that. Yes, I'm telling you. No reaction. I think he's listening to his music. But usually every time I mention this name, there's a reaction.
Jessica Messica, as she was a reaction channel. Just like Farrah being a reaction channel but striking down any video anyone makes on her.
Why did you change your profile picture? I don't like this profile picture. Can you just put it back to your ugly picture from before? That other picture, like, the thing is that I always ask you to change the picture, but now I don't want you to change it anymore. Because it makes it so easy for me to recognize you.
All this tea.
Your name also makes it easy, but it's just like I already have it. I have this ugly picture in my mind, but I know that it's not you. I know that you're very sweet and not looking like that. Like the picture that you put with that green face.
It was a lot. But I will have more videos coming soon. I appreciate you guys watching. If you're here and you haven't yet liked the video,
everybody, I hope Purple Glitter is doing well. Nobody has talked about her, and I'm glad. And I don't talk about her because she's not my content, but she's my friend. And I hope she's doing well. And I love it that also Monty respected not to talk about her anymore. Because she needs some mental healing and she asked to be respected and she doesn't want to be part of this gossip shit anymore. And I'm so glad that we all respect it. Now you can say, well, what are you doing? I'm just saying greetings. I'm not talking about her. I'm just saying greetings and give her power. Purple Glitter, you kick ass and you rule the world. And now we can move on.
Subscribe, share it if you feel like it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you soon.
That was it. But that was very good. No. This is what I'm just talking about. No, what am I talking about? No, I don't want to snipe.
I really am.
Let's see what Alex has.
Before that, we're gonna watch another video that I downloaded.
Now I like Alex because I don't know. I just got to know her. It's not something like the person that I like her. But I know her for a long time. It's not like I know her for a very long time. but we never crossed paths. I was on my path, with my, and she was on her path. And now we cross paths a little bit, and I know her, she knows, we get along, like, we have kind of, sharing the same kind of mentality. So I'm very glad to have met her.
Have since deleted because they don't want people to see it. And we're going to play it today because I want to remind everybody that
Wait,
even their
it's
new
too
friend.
fast. I cannot understand anything. Because playback speed, let's put normal. This is a very good cartoon of this guy, Peanut Guy. Let me tell you what I think about him. He's a good entertainer. He does not do bad shows. But he as a person is very obnoxious and annoying. He reminds me so very much of Hussey. There's not much difference. No. Let me apologize. There is a big difference. This Gigi really does make entertainment. He does plan. He does have a show. Hussey does not. Obnoxious, they're both, yes. But regards entertainment, Gigi, is way, way above Hussey. So I have to put that out there because I don't like to bullshit. I like to be true. I like to be real. But it still doesn't mean I like him. I'm just talking about entertainment value.
Friends used to hate them at one point or another. Oh, all my windows are open. It's a gorgeous day today. The dogs are probably going to bark. I apologize if you don't like it. I don't know what to tell you. So just ignore Dexter in the background. It'll pass. But it is too nice not to have windows open. So the windows are open. The mail lady just drove by. He'll shut up in like 3 seconds, and he's done. So, anywho,
What?
Jesus.
my crack pipe. How?
What do you? Did he just call his dog a fat fuck? Oh my god.
Get into her life and her bank account. She is not gonna fuck that up now. Not today, Satan.
Hey, this is boring. Let me tell you about something interesting about the threesome that was planned. And my husband Steve knows all about it. So I'm just letting you know that I speak to him about everything and he doesn't mind. He doesn't really even want to hear it, honestly, but he really does not care. Is that weird? Yeah. Does it bother me? It does bother me. How can somebody not care, like whatever, fuck it. I didn't do anything. The plan is like this, I met when I was, no, not when I was on the swinger chat forum, like you have your account and you log in, like just like Facebook, and people can write you and like that. I met this, somebody wrote me and we met and we had a few drinks. I think I talked about this person, guys, but I don't remember what video. I have to go back and back and back. And we met in the Meridian Hotel. I remember that I made videos, so I know that it's there. I have to just go back and I can show you videos from that day. This is the great thing about my channel. We can always go back and we can remember together. And younger than me, age 35, and I'm 41. But very, like a lawyer, half Brazilian, half Indian. And telling me let's meet in the Meridian, which is a hotel, which is already very, very nice, like that's gentleman kind of thing, first. If somebody calls you like that, that's a quality person. Let's put it like that. Interesting person, quality person. And younger than me and good looking and everything. But, this person put all his time and energy, and it reminded me of me, like into work, and to be able to, and now he got it all, like he's got a good position in his life, but, he has to catch up on the things that he missed out on. And I can completely understand this. The point is that this person is now annoying me, and because in the end I did not promise anything, and the person is annoying me now. He's having some kind of, like illusion or delusion that he's, like, that, what do you call it? The story, Mr. Gray. What was it with Mr. Gray and 50 Shades of Gray? Not Mr. Gray, 50 Shades of Gray. He's having some kind of, imagination of that, and I'm not in there for that, like, I don't know, like, if he wants to be a friend and everything, yeah, and like I went with Shri Ram, or, swing club, well, that's okay. But for me, to play around with him, to write him messages every day, he wants to write messages, like, send me a picture right now. I'm like, no, dude, man, why would I send you a picture? Are you out of your mind? Like, why would I send you a picture? Are you stupid? Are you stupid? Like, why? Like, writing me things like a child, like, give me a break, man. Honestly, it pisses me off. It annoyed me. So now I don't want to deal with this person anymore. Because it's too childish for me. I don't have time for children. My life is so complicated that I don't have time for these educating children in that kind of area. This time is over. Let's continue listening.
Is he okay?
No, I don't think so.
They're suing people
Sorry.
together. It's disgusting. They're just such losers. Why would you even do that? Why would you even occupy your time with that? They're disgusting people, very gross people. Hussy knows it and Gigi knows it. They're both losers and gross.
I don't know what's wrong with this dude. That Christmas tree is new to
You
his
should
mom
try to be-
every year. Oh God, Christina.
Well, that's the thing. I was pretty masculine.
You can't get enough. You wake up. You grab your. You can't get enough. You wake up. You grab your.
The threat, and I got it. Thank you.
And he said, to me, like, he's a good looking guy and I like him and everything, but I just don't like the way he thinks. And he said to me, like, I never had a threesome and I would like to experience that. And I can understand, I can relate to that. I had a threesome already when I was 17 years old with Steve, number one. I can relate to people that did not have this experience. So I don't mind to help him out with this, but, and I talked to my husband also. My husband also said, yeah, you should help out. My husband is really cool. I don't know what's up with him, but he really doesn't mind, like, I don't know. Sometimes I'm telling you, it's like, I feel like he wants me to get, my sexual energy out with other people and just, to not bother him with it. I don't know if that makes sense. It doesn't make sense to me, but sometimes I feel that way. Because he's just too okay with, like me, like he even sometimes motivates me, He's like, you should do, it's really strange. Steve, my husband, is very strange. Let's not continue. But it's cool at the same time.
I literally had a phone call on Friday that said, I'm going to call you at the end of next week if you can produce any direct, it has to be a direct threat on your life that is directed to you. So, thanks, guys. I'm not answering shit anymore. You guys are wasting your fucking time. I'm actually going to block the number in a second anyway. So anyway, thank you for that.
No. I guarantee you that $4,000 donation, there's seed. There's so much coke and seed right now.
Attached to that doctor, and
I wish I wasn't burnt out on it because I would love to just go live and laugh about it, but I'm fucking burnt out.
especially with OBs, like having a good one and having one you're comfortable with is like so important.
If they didn't
It's
have
so
it
weird.
before,
These people are so weird. They're not entertainers. They're just rambling about nothing.
he's
But they have
constant-
people listening. It is what it is.
If they could do one-on-one and not be cowards, right? And we could go back and forth, it would be such great content. But unfortunately, they hide behind everybody. You make a video about them, I have to
You
deal with
see?
6 flying.
You see, he even says it, go back and forth. This is the content these people rely on. They cannot talk about their lives. They have nothing to talk about or show in their lives. They cannot come with good comedy or humor. They don't have any good humor or comedy. All they can do is beef around. Just listen to this.
Monkeys and cowards, right? And we could go back and forth. It would be such
Go
great
back and
content.
forth.
One-on-one
That would
and
be
not
content.
cowards,
Listen.
right? And we could go back and forth. It would be such great content. But unfortunately, and not be cowards, right? And we could go back and forth. It would be such great content. But unfortunately, be cowards, right? And we could go back and forth. It would be such great content. But one-on-one and not be cowards, right? and we could go back and forth. It would be such great content. But unfortunately, and not be cowards. Right?
Enough,
And we
enough.
could go back and forth.
But I
It
just
would be
want to make a
such great
point
content. But
with these
unfortunately,
fucking
they
losers.
hide behind everybody. You make a
Oh
video
my
about
god,
them, I
what
have to deal with 6
losers.
flying monkeys and a chat calling me this, calling me that, and I need a fucking break. It's too much. I don't need that shit. I don't want any of you doing this shit for me. I can handle it my own. But with those two, they hide behind everybody. It's fucking exhausting. It's like I can't.
You're also
Well, I
exhausting. Your
understood why she was so
patheticness is
emotional
also
about it, but, like,
exhausting.
Something is going to be done, but like I said, just whatever. Something will be done.
Yeah, it's just
I'm
this
not
kind of
gonna continue
content
this. I'm
shouldn't
not
be
gonna be-
out there.
No, I'm not going to be
'Cause it
threatened off the
encourages-
internet. I'm not going to be run off the internet. If you want to continue trying me, I will make you pay. And it's not going to be like the last case where we mediate and nobody gets to talk about it. Oh, no. I find
You
public
see how
humiliation
stupid cases? They're really fuckers, man. They're really low lives.
priceless.
Low
I don't
life
give a
of the
fuck
low
about
life of the
monetary
low.
settlements.
Well, that's a good bloody job, isn't it, Cliffany? Because you're about to know what that really feels like. Thinking you thought you were going to be on the other end of that law. Roll up, roll up. Come see the biggest clown in town.
Very well done. Thank you so much, Alex Glitter. I like her very much. I like her very much. From what I've seen, a person that I can respect and hang out with, that's for sure. And talk with. The foodie beauty, I don't even. Capone boxer, what does Capone do? Prize for thought, I forget. Has FFG ever confirmed that Chris is her brother's name? What? Oh my god, what are you doing, Capone? Are you doxing? What is wrong with you? Capone, calm down. Stop drinking whatever you're drinking. Talking about Jesus Christ and Jewish and doxing names, no. Stop it. What is going on? This was too much. That was too heavy. I even burped. That was pretty freaky, man. Capone is freaky sometimes. She can be. I want to cover this, but not today. I don't have the time today.
Oh, like people like.
But I kept it open so I could cover it, but not today. I cannot. Poppy syntax. 1.5k watching. My lovely people, I will say good night because I think that I have spent 2 hours, anyways, a good time, having some fun. There's nothing left to cover. I cannot find anything interesting. I want to see something about foodie beauty, but I lost it. I didn't manage to watch all of her live. Because the foodie beauty from Just Saying, from the cat. Let's see her resume. Just Saying. Okay, this we can finish. Okay. 23 minutes. I'll speed it up.
Chicken, pita, tomato, hummus, yum. Look at the fries. Look at this hot stuff. Spicy. Bit of tuna. The bread is like, oh, Sean, I gotta check my head up again. Hi, cat. Sorry, guys, I'm super hungry. I can't eat this. A jump. Jessica, thank you, Jessica.
In the end, There's not much difference to Kuwait and their couch, her sitting in front of the camera eating, and the cat around and some Salah around. There's no big difference, guys.
Chewing.
I'm skipping through it a little bit because it is not so
Out here for a few
entertaining.
minutes. Be dancing. It's not that hot. How are you guys? I think these little sandwiches, it's like fries and like some kind of spicy.
Eating.
Well, if I know what I mean. I don't want to like blame our social here, but I think the heat just makes me not want to eat like this. Because what is this?
She cannot do very much. What
like
can
this,
she
you know,
do?
like, you can see like
I
every
like
roll
this.
basically,
I
so.
want to say this is very beautiful, and I'm telling you, she doesn't even look so. She's of course obese and not skinny, but she looks pretty okay. She doesn't look with that belly, in front. Remember?
From the side still. But yeah,
It looks alright.
it's just from really sweating. But we have bring stuff. If you use the washer like the solar, I don't want 8 nuts like to install it for it. So I'm still eating French fries, but I'm eating so I'm not like on a strict diet, but activity and be broken and football here, but close. Don't get any of that. Honey, it's also food. He's doing okay. It's stressful for everybody, but he's doing okay. Are you doing ASMR? I'm trying to eat the rest of the chicken. It's from a restaurant actually, and they don't have a lot of options, so.
It's not interesting, so I'm skipping through.
No, this one, when I was cleaning a bunch of.
The cat was interesting.
No,
Look
this
at
one,
the
when I
cat.
was cleaning a bunch of.
The
Either they put the
cat.
chicken on top of this, they chop it up, grilled.
I also am
homemade
looking
fries.
forward to seeing my cat, but I don't want to go to Ohio still, honestly. I was thinking about this. But the thing is that I have to go, but I was thinking about it today. I'm like, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna enter the home. I'm gonna enter the home and I'm gonna play with the cat for a while, and then I'm gonna be like, okay, what to do? YouTube. It's gonna be very, very not okay. Not alright at all. And then to see myself just rot away, bed rot, no. Not even bed rot, treadmill rot. I'm treadmill rotting there. That's what I'm doing there. I'm treadmill rotting. It makes sense perfectly. Treadmill rotting.
Got a cooler. We have like a little, water cooler that we put, ice in and then water. But because of the rolling like
And then
blackouts,
you're like, that doesn't even
why
make
not-
sense. How can you be like treadmilling? It's a sport activity. You cannot rot. No, there is. I'm telling you, what's going on with me there is treadmill rotting. You will not ever be able to understand it, but if you live my life, you will understand 100%. Treadmill
So the
rotting.
stores, a lot of them don't have solar. Some of them do have solar energy, some have full drinks in there, but it'll change as you get used to, like, I can't remember. It wasn't, we'll have a fridge, like, someday, but I don't think I want to, like, bother. Because the thing is like, the fridge is too much for the solar, like, so, whatever.
Let's see. Just saying, I'm just curious to see some statistics so we can talk some YouTube. 30K subscribers. She used to have much more, but she, of course, lost some. That's normal. 24 minutes, 190 views. Not bad. 26 likes. Not bad. But she used to make so much more. But she stopped because she knew she felt I think she felt a little bit hypocritical, She actually knows right from wrong.
Being somewhere where I have cold water, but like a broken heart.
I know that she's from Israel. Does that mean anything? No, it doesn't mean anything. I'm just saying that I know that.
Well, no, because a lot of people have fridges. Probably most people have fridges. It's just us. I don't know. I'm gonna give you another glimpse of my skinny self. Yeah, see, it's very. This was like not loose at all. It's crazy. You're back. Already I'm sweating. Look, as soon as the fan turns off, I'll get. Oh my gosh, that's insane. But I think when we get to go, like the AC in the car is like a little treat. Not one time, sometimes a lot. He beezes, okay? Remember he do this to me all the time? He will say, no, we don't need the AC, we'll have the windows. And I'm like, you're not taking this one moment of AC away from me, okay? House tour? Yeah, maybe one day. I still need to clean it fully. And we're still organizing and fixing things in it. So my feet swell from walking around, the heat, sitting, so yeah. The only thing that is
she's just talking randomly.
If you think about it, something so scary, but something like
it's nothing to cover, in the end. That's why I wonder how the reactors manage. It is so boring to try to insult and cover this. It's terrible.
I'm telling you, you exposed me for complaining, now I'm exposing you. You wanted to put some water bottles in it, and it just, sometimes it doesn't work at all, but sometimes it works. I told you with the drama story anyway. So there's some things we can't use in the apartment. So the fridge is one of them. So we have the fridge, unplugged.
Fridge is unplugged.
Yes, there's no alcohol. Actually, there is some here, I think. There's a big Christian population, so that's why. But any type of drugs, yeah, you can get in big trouble. Just like weed. Sorry, the internet was crapping out. That might happen. I'm just trying to make my eye look the same size as the other. The streaming quality is awful. Maybe I should come back. I don't know really. Salah's gonna take me around. There's a famous soup we're gonna go to. He's working on his business. Yes. A real estate business. A lot of people here have like little businesses, You can buy places really cheap, like for really cheap here, compared to the West, like houses, and you can rent them out and stuff. It is, and especially, in a country that's rebuilding and stuff. So, I don't know. Landlord. No, not me. We can get that here. I should have bought one before coming. How come I don't know about these things? Home's working, you show us around. I'm still trying to figure out if that's a safe thing to do. I don't know. Maybe the inside. Like this apartment was not on a listing or anything, so. No, I didn't know what Starlink was. Just wait until you guys move to your new place. Their age, I don't care about either one
Okay,
of those
there's
things.
nothing to comment on,
I'm sure
I
it could
cannot
happen.
react. I just
ask
want
for
to
a
see what
big
she's
bowl of
doing.
fish over it. He's always constantly having I don't know. Actually, it's okay. I'm skinny now, so I can have an ice cream. Seriously.
I'm not glad that they're together.
You saw what I had for dinner?
At least they're
Now one
not
ice cream, that's
alone,
it.
you
Is that
know
okay?
what I mean?
Actually, it's gonna be 8. I can make Indomie, but I'm full. 2 at 2 in the morning, maybe. I'm just joking. No, 3 a.m. Oh yeah. Okay, in Kuwait and in Canada, I did fine. Is that okay? Full sugar. I have full sugar. I have maybe one soda every other day. Full sugar. That's about it. And I take 2,000 milligrams of metformin, and it seems to be okay. Yeah. Yeah, I do test it, and it's lower than when I was on the insulin. What? No. Expose yourself. No, but the reason that
Okay.
I'm happy now that I don't.
Nothing happening.
You don't purifies the blood.
There's
Oh,
no
you
point for me
the
to just keep it playing. Nothing. Just say. You see, that's mean. You see what I mean? That's just exactly reactor style. She's being all okay. She's all okay today, like really. And then look, you show the old. But that's
I don't have my YouTube talking.
entertainment, I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna restart. Okay, guys.
And look now, look.
It's Chris.
The old days. Do you remember those days?
I know what I'm doing. I'm fucking
Do you remember those days? They were fun. I remember. They made COVID bearable for me. Let's put it like that. I bared through COVID.
I'm fucking 38.
Yeah, I remember when I was 38. That was a long time ago. All right. So, thank you so much for saying. My lovely people, I'm going to say bye-bye because I've been already almost more than 2 hours. And I have to get some rest and I have to wake up tomorrow and do work. I had my fun. And I thank you for hanging out. Peer Random Fishy. I like groceries. Hurl World. Thanks so much, Hurl World. I was already worried about you for a moment. But now I know you're okay. Jessica Messica. Sahid didn't appear today. I was worried. Sahid has been missing. Angelo has been missing. Craig appeared for a moment there. Filbert Bagadush, I didn't even see him show that. I hope you washed the dildo. Filbert wrote, shrooms and dill cream sauce, question mark. First of all, I hope you washed the dildo and it's spelled with 1 L. Not 2. The whole deal reeks of impending diarrhea, hoping that whomever you got the... Whatever, this is funny comment from Filbert Bagadush. Guys, I say thanks so much for hanging out, and you also have a good remaining evening, afternoon, whatever's going on with you. I go to sleep. Tomorrow I wake up and work starts again. And in the evening or when I'm done, in my time, it will be with you early afternoon, morning. No, it will be with you early afternoon, late afternoon. Something like that. Evening. maybe even. It will never be morning for you, and it will never be early afternoon because it doesn't suit the time. So I hope you enjoyed what I had to say and share with you and laugh, especially about Songbird. That was just for me really hilarious with that she was not ashamed, that she did that in front of camera. It's just so weird. The things that they do in front of camera and things they don't do it on purpose. They do it because of stupidity. I know when people do it on purpose, or sometimes I'm not sure, but with them I'm sure 100% Songbird family that they do it out of stupidity. With this, I say good night and take care. Thanks a lot again. And I say peace, peace, peace.